Hey guys, Merry Christmas. We are here to talk about four-season comedy Christmas themed series with starring Rowan Atkinson, knowing as Mr. Bean. We grew up with him and he's again here in Christmas with a series with four episode series that we wanna talk about it.
Yeah, this series followed the same simple idea we have seen before, especially in A Man versus the Bee. And Mr. Bean is mostly alone. He speaks a little, not completely mute. But the real comedy comes from the fact the characters in front of him can't talk at all. And in this case, it's a baby, and that silence is perfect and powerful.
And we cannot see that much explanation, we cannot see that much dialogue, long conversation, and it just depends on body language, facial expression, and timing, where I think Ron Atkinson just shines.
Yeah, the jokes are physical, they're silly, sometimes stupid on purpose, and slowly everything goes into the disaster, and Mr. Bean tries to solve them in the sweetest and the most foolish way possible.
And there is no plot or twist, special thing, or a message screaming. And somehow, maybe that's why it works perfectly because Rowan Atkinson is just like this, and director trust him to do this. And through the movie, I felt calm. No stress, no excitement, just calmness through the Christmas, and it's awesome.
And in a world of the full of the noise, full of the overacting and the forced joke, this film slowly goes into the peacefulness into. And for the watching this movie, you don't need to understand the perfect English. You don't need to analyze anything's difficult. You just watch and smile to watching.
Watching this series after years seeing Mr. Bean was deeply nostalgic to me. I grew up with this man, with his movies, with his shows, and that innocent stupidity, it was awesome. And he was always on TV, on CDs, or a random replays. And this series was a gift for us in this Christmas. And but we can see that Ron Atkinson gets older, get slower, but he's still Mr. Bean, and that hit me.
When you see the one Atkinson now, you can't ignore it. He's aging, and it's not easy to accept. And when you see that the people from the childhood getting the older, it suffering you, and it's annoying you that something happened inside you. And it reminds you of something from that the childhood because it reminds you that the time is passing. Anything's never stays like before, and isn't that like?
Yeah, acceptance. I think it's all we have, and we have to accept this uh, passing time. And Netflix, with releasing this series, I think has some points. Yeah, just like Christmas holiday, or yeah, this guy in this series was alone, but simultaneously, after the time goes on, we can see something goes wrong with entering a baby in series, and that's make it spicy.
Yeah, and Mr. Bean expects to be alone, but accident happens. Everything the change, the responsibility ever appear, and the chaos enters to his world. And suddenly he saw himself at that situations. He's passing the Christmas with that a baby. That is something he never planned for. That isn't that right?
Exactly. For example, we have some plans. We imagine for future we are gonna do something, but life tells you stuff and do this instead. And that's exactly what life is, and we cannot predict it. And this movie, I really respect this series, cause it doesn't try that much hard. It just trusts Rowan Atkinson, the trust that was earned because all series was evolved his talent.
Yes, his talent, his timing, his expression, that the way he turns the frustration into the humor. That's the way he makes you feel sorry for him and the laugh at the same time.
Yeah.
And it's not easy to doing that, but Ron Atkinson could do it with the basic. And you didn't know to understand any perfect English, and even the Ron Atkinson don't need to many word, don't need to the big action scenes. He just does something neat, be in front of the camera.
Yeah. That's what it is. Be serious. Go watch it and enjoy it, and tell us what do you think about Ron Atkinson and Mr. Bean in future and about this series. Merry Christmas again.
Merry Christmas.